even when they bring up like Woodstock '99, I mean, you guys played the night of the fires and everything, right?
You know what? I thought that was so bogus. They didn't even include us in that Netflix stuff, right? That was so fucked up. That whole thing was this propaganda about, look at how fucked up Woodstock was. It's like, you know, and John Scheer, the promoter, you know, he is the promoter. I mean, he's the big guy there.
Yeah.
That was back in the day before Live Nation, you know, kind of gobbled it all up. It was all independence. And like the guy said, he goes, look, this was going to be huge. I couldn't foot the bill for this. I needed an investor. I needed someone to come in and, you know, you call John Scheer, he brings his team in, they lock and that's what they do every day. They do rock concerts, you know? So, you know, this whole, oh, I can't believe water's $4. It's like, well, you know, it's not your mom and dad's picnic here. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a freaking concert. And you know, I remember the vibe being pretty good around it. I mean, we got there, I think, we played the last day. I remember we got there in the afternoon. Creed was playing. Creed was on a lot of shows back in that time with us in the afternoon, earlier in the day, because they were blowing up, but they weren't the headliner yet, but they were coming up. And then on our stage, the Chili Peppers headlined the mains. There's basically two stages, and we headlined the other one. And I remember Godsmack played right before us, and I hadn't seen Godsmack in about a year. They'd played. I remember they were on the Wrist tour. They were in Europe with us, playing some theaters, and I don't know if I think they had the different drummer at that time. And then by the time they got to Woodstock, you know, this was almost a year later, I was like, holy shit, these guys are bringing the fury, man. I mean, they were on fire. I mean, really freaking got it going on.
Yeah.
You know, and and Sully, of course, is a great front man. So it was like, it was one of those like, all right, we better step it up here. You know what I mean? And but yeah, I remember being on stage and you could smell the smoke. You're like, it stinks up here. It's, you know, like there's a fire burning somewhere, you know. And then we played, we got out of there, we went back to the hotel, and then you wake up the next day and it's all over the headlines. Oh, Rome is burning, the fire. It's like, what the hell happened? I saw the Chili Pepper guys there, and I think a couple of us rode to the airport together and to catch our flights out of there. And it was kind of like, what happened? Like, what, you know? And so it didn't seem like it was that big of a thing. And obviously it was, the news turned it into a big thing. And maybe it was more serious than we thought. But yeah, I thought I just thought that whole Netflix thing, it was just like, you know, it's like, yeah, dude, it's modern metal. It was Korn. It was Rage Against the Machine. It was, you know,
Biscuit and all those guys.
Yeah, this ain't your father's granola rock Woodstock here, you know?
Right.
And, you know, even when you watch like the Santana documentary and stuff, you know, that wasn't your father's granola for them either. I mean, they were burning and shredding and killing it, you know? And Hendrix, I mean, that was, you know, that was the fucking cool stuff back in the day. So Woodstock was never this peace, love, and groovy shit. I don't know what festival they all were at, you know, they're all on acid and they thought they're somewhere else, but it all, the whole spirit of it was pretty edgy, I thought.